Hello friends and welcome. As we all know, there's a tremendous difference between how our eyes look when our eyelashes aren't curled and how our eyes look when our eyelashes are curled. And one of the best ways to curl our eyelashes is to use an eyelash curler. But what if we aren't able to use an eyelash curler or are simply uncomfortable using an eyelash curler, or maybe we just want an easier way to curl our lashes? Well, fortunately, there is a way. And not only is there just one other way to curl our eyelashes without an eyelash curler, but there are actually 6 other ways to do it. And these 6 techniques are what we'll be focusing on today. And after I demonstrate these techniques, I'll also share 2 other eyelash curling tips, which I think you'll find to be very helpful. The first one will be the most effective way to curl our lashes when we do use an eyelash curler. And the second tip is how to keep our eyelashes curled all day, especially if our eyelashes are straight and resist our efforts to stay curled. But before we dive into today's topic, I want to welcome any of you who might be here for the very first time. My name is Elise, and as a makeup artist who specializes in helping those of us over 50 look like the very best version of ourselves, I absolutely love sharing the makeup tips and techniques that can help us get there. I heard one woman say recently that she felt that as she has aged, she often has felt like she blended into the woodwork and was treated differently, which she found to be quite hurtful. She went on to say that even though she's 64, she feels like she's 40. But after using some new makeup techniques that work better for her, she said it definitely felt good to look good. And that's exactly why I launched this YouTube channel. I wanted to help more of us who are over 50 look good so we can feel good. So if this content sounds meaningful to you, I hope you'll subscribe before you leave today. Now let's jump into today's topic. I think we've all noticed some changes to our eyelashes as we've gotten a bit older. Perhaps they're thinner or shorter, or we have fewer of them, or perhaps all 3 of these things. But if we curl our eyelashes, they do look longer, because if they point up rather than straight out, our lashes appear definitely longer. And curl lashes also make our eyes look more open and bigger. Fortunately, using an eyelash curler to curl our lashes is not our only option, since there are 6 other techniques we can use to curl our eyelashes. The first 5 techniques I'm going to share with you are ways we can curl our lashes before applying mascara. And the 6th technique is a way we can curl our lashes after applying mascara. For technique number 1, we need to look down and place our index finger horizontally against our eyelashes. Next, we push the lashes against the top of our eye and then hold the eyelashes in this position for 30 seconds. Then, to really ensure great curl, repeat this technique on the outer corner lashes and on the inner corner lashes as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and hold my lashes for a total 30 seconds in each of these areas, but when I edit this video, I'll speed up the time so you won't have to wait this full amount of time to see the results. So let's give this first technique a try. Here are my lashes before using this first technique. First, I'm looking down, and then I'm pressing my lashes back against my eyelid. And I think you can see what a tremendous difference this makes. For technique number 2, we need a tool which you probably already have. It's an eyebrow spoolie brush. Spoolies can be purchased separately, or you can often find an eyebrow tool that has an angled eyebrow brush on one end and then the spoolie on the other end. The spoolie is used to brush up the brows before applying an eyebrow product and to also run through the brows after applying an eyebrow product. And using a spoolie after we use an eyebrow product helps to remove any excess product from our brows so they look a lot more natural. Or instead of a spoolie, we can also use a disposable mascara wand, which can be purchased at a beauty supply store like Sally's. And here are a couple of examples of that disposable mascara wand. First, Put the spoolie brush behind the lashes and then curl the lashes upward by slightly turning the spoolie. And once again, hold for 30 seconds. And by the way, the reason I'm looking off to the side is so I can look into a mirror. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the spoolie and I'm putting it up against the lashes and I'm turning it so those lashes curl upward. And then I'm going to hold for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to do it on the outer edge and the inner edge. And wow, look at the difference. I particularly like this method because the little spoolie brush really holds the lashes in place as you twist it back to curl them. Another variation of this technique is to first dip the spoolie or disposable mascara wand into castor oil. The castor oil helps condition the lashes, and some people also have experienced some eyebrow or eyelash growth after they've used castor oil for a while. Now, I have to say that personally, I've tried using castor oil on my brows and lashes, but I really have not noticed that my lashes are longer or fuller. But it might work for you. It might be worth a try. For technique number 3, we just need 2 Q-tips. I'm going to place one of the Q-tips behind the lashes and then place the other Q-tip in front of the lashes. And then I'm going to use the Q-tip in front to push the lashes back against the Q-tip behind the lashes. And then once again, I'll hold the lashes in this position for 30 seconds. And then go ahead and use the same method on the outer corner and on the inner corner of the lashes. So I'm putting one Q-tip behind, and then I'm putting the other Q-tip in front of it, and I'm pushing the lashes back. And once again, you can see that this works pretty darn well. The tool that we need for the 4th technique is a spoon. Place the side of the spoon that turns inward gently behind the lashes, and then press the lashes back against the spoon with your fingers, and then hold for 30 seconds. And then again, repeat the process going toward the inner corner of the eye. And if you have an even smaller spoon than this, it will probably work better. So I'm pressing this against the eyelid, and then pressing the lashes against the spoon. And there we have the curl with this method, which for me at least doesn't work quite as well as the other methods. For eyelash curling technique number 5, we need a long curved object such as an eye makeup brush. This is the one that I'm going to be using. Then we place the curved object lengthwise behind the eyelashes, and with a spoolie, a disposable mascara wand, or your regular mascara wand, press the lashes against the curved object for 30 seconds. And I'm going to use my disposable mascara wand. And I found this method to work quite well. Now, of course, if we do use a mascara wand for this technique, we will have to take a little extra time to remove mascara from the end of the brush. The 6th technique is one we can use after we apply mascara. And once again, we're going to use our index finger as we did for technique number 1. Press the index finger horizontally across the eyelashes and then gently push the lashes back. Then keep holding the finger against the lashes until the mascara dries. I'm also going to start off by using an eyelash primer, because that can also help our lashes look thicker and longer. And as you can see, an eyelash primer is usually white, but the black mascara covers it up. Then I'm taking my mascara, applying it in the outer lashes, the center, and on the inner corner. Wiggling it up. Make sure I'm coating all the lashes. And then while the mascara is still wet, I'm putting my finger against the lashes, and I'm going to hold it there until the mascara dries. And I really think you can see how effective this method is. Now, depending on the length of our lashes, we may need to use a Q-tip to flick off any mascara that actually transfers onto our eyelid. Well, there you have it. 6 easy techniques for curling our eyelashes without having to use an eyelash curler. I think you'll find that using these eyelash curling techniques will definitely make a difference. And since some of us have eyelashes that are more difficult to curl because they're quite straight, and others of us have eyelashes that aren't quite as difficult to curl, the technique that works best for me may not work the best for you and vice versa. Now let's move on to the 2 other eyelash tips I mentioned earlier. The first one is an eyelash curling technique that really works exceptionally well when you do use an eyelash curler. With this technique, you first place the eyelash curler as close to the base of the lashes as possible without pinching that delicate skin, and then lift the arm so it's horizontal. This lifted arm position is what gives greater curl to the lashes. Then count to 5 and then stair step up a little higher on the lashes, and once again hold the eyelash curler in place for 5 seconds. And then continue stair stepping up the lashes and holding the lashes for 5 seconds until the top of the lashes is reached. Let me go ahead and demonstrate. I'm going to do this on the eyelash that does not have mascara on it because typically you do want to curl your lashes before applying mascara. Otherwise they can break off and we need every single one of those eyelashes, right? Getting as close to the base of the lashes as possible, and then I'm lifting my arm up, holding for 5 seconds, and then I'm going up a little bit higher on the lashes, holding my arm again for 5 seconds, going further up the lashes and holding, and once again up higher. And I think you can see how curled those lashes are. And now to add mascara. And here's how my eyelashes look after using that eyelash curling technique with the eyelash curler and after applying mascara. This second tip is a way to keep our lashes curled all day long, and it's especially helpful for those of us who have very straight lashes, which are difficult to curl. And it can also be an especially helpful option if we're attending an event that will last a fair amount of time. What makes this technique work is the formula of the mascara itself. First, curl the lashes using whatever technique works best for you. Next, apply Maybelline Waterproof Lash Discovery Mascara. And it's very important to use this particular mascara and to use the waterproof version of this mascara. With this particular formula, you can also use an eyelash curler after you use the mascara, but it's certainly not recommended to do this otherwise. And before we wrap things up today, I just have to mention the blouse I'm wearing because it looks and feels like charmeuse, but it's a polyester. But what I absolutely love about it is that it's a stretch polyester. I never knew there was such a thing. Anyway, it feels great on because of that. And if you're curious about it, I do have a link to it in the description box below. It's truly become one of my favorites. I hope you found today's information helpful, and if so, please tap that thumbs up icon. And if you've used any of these lash curling techniques, or any other techniques for that matter, please let us know in the comments section below. And if you'd like to receive my weekly newsletter, just drop me a line at boomerandbeyondbeauty@gmail.com, and I'll make sure it arrives in your inbox each Thursday. I look forward to being with you again next Thursday and wish you good health and happiness, and hope you have a really fabulous rest of your day. Take care.